Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Matt Latter and today we're going to continue our Pillars of Eternity Let's Play series. In the last episode we've started exploration of Ondra's Gift and accepted a quest or task, not exactly sure, to go and look into this definitely not haunted tower from which comes screams of pain and anguish. So let's go into the definitely not haunted tower. And see what we can do. Maybe this will be in some time, but I'm not sure this will work out. We'll have to see.
Quickly and quietly.
Now there's a lot of stuff to lockpick. And sudden appearance of ghosts.
Wait.
And I mean a lot of them. That was pretty ass.
Following your lead.
Okay, let's see if we can get our people out of this alive. At least the backline guys. You guys take that one. You can actually more slam that guy here. And they're just everywhere. Holy balls. And Kana actually has his second level spell. Wow! Holy balls, that's amazingly good. Yeah, I thought as much. I think there's a few people that will be going down here. We actually do kind of need to rest sometime soon.
Hey. Let's go.
AI movement. Gotta love that shit.
Hey.
We sure as shit gonna get out of this, but we will need some kind of rest after that. Kana, switch to your... Oh, what gun do you have? Alright, the Whispers of Yenwood, I remember. You switch to your gun and shoot the Shade. Come on, guys. Take care of the Spectre. Actually, also...
Let's.
There we go.
Sure.
That was very sudden. Let's take all their essences.
A simple test. That's settled.
And there's nothing really in here. Okay, so...
Following your lead.
Yeah?
let's quickly check your grimoire. Okay, you have all your spells ready. We'll switch that around. And now we rest. Oh, not allowed in this area. Then I may just need to go out here and rest somewhere else real quick. Because we're kind of low on spells for the wizard and we've taken a pretty harsh beating there, hit point wise. Can I rest out here? Actually, no, I cannot. Well, then let's quickly explore out here again. If there's something important here. Marciano. This young lanky sailor is wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading on his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach, and he takes a few steps forward.
Gods keep you.
If you have a moment, you're not from out here, right? You don't look like you're from the docks. He looks around nervously. I could use your help. What's the problem? Oh, thank you. You weren't lying, saying you're a kind-hearted sort. They weren't lying. He runs a hand through his hair nervously. It's the captain, or rather, not the captain himself, but his chest. His sea chest. He keeps all his valuables in there, tucked away safe. I was unloading it with the rest of the things. What with us staying in the port a couple days and... He coughs. May have gotten a little distracted. Marciano nods towards the buildings nearby. I wasn't gone long, just an hour at the salty mast. When I got back, the chest was gone. He sets a pleading look on you. It really hasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be too far, but the shift's changed and I'm not on watch. I can't sneak off to look for it, and the captain will kill me if he hears of it. I'll get strung up on the Seatdom. Please, if you could get it back for me, I swear by the flames, I'll make it worth your while. You can have my pay. I won't be spending it if Captain Fortana finds out anyways. Any ideas where the thieves might have taken the chest? Well, the chest itself is pretty heavy. Nobody I've asked seen it getting carried around either. I figure they must have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. They can't have gone far. There's a pretty good lock on it too, so I'm hoping they haven't got it open. Unless they take next to it, I suppose. Oh gods. He takes a breath. If they've got it open, I'm really done for. Okay. New task it is.
A simple test.
A
simple test.
Yeah, we have enough
That's
lockpicks.
settled.
Bunch of gems. Something down here, just a bunch of sailors.
A dozen Adiran ships were shattered against these levies during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned.
Place gets my blood beating in all the right places.
Creepy dude is and remains creepy. Nothing in here. Some spirits. Just some sailors here. Have I been here actually? No, I have not. Oda's house. Let's save and quickly go in there. After that we go to the salty mast and probably rest there. There is Oda. A quiet, motionless shape is swaddled beneath filthy rags in the moth-eaten towels. Are you here about my boy? The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles, and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? No, but if something I can help with, I will. It's my son. His father, Wade, took him fishing 2 days ago, and I haven't seen them since. The neighbors are no help, and the city watch hardly bothers with a gift these days. It'd be out on the docks and looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. Her eyes wander to the crib, and she lowers her voice. I don't dare take a Hollowborn out with what a violence near the brothel. You have a Hollowborn baby? The answer is etched plainly on her face. Wade's legacy is as potent in Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared, and they're looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel or the families of those poor babies. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight, but maybe that's just me. She sighs and watches the motionless cradle. I don't approve of what goes on in Maya's place, but these attacks won't earn us the god's mercy. And it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me about their disappearance. What do you want to know? Tell me about Darren. The ghost of a smile flickers across her lips. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good, but he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you'll recognize him in a heartbeat. I'm sure of it. And wait? She scowls and brushes a greasy strand of hair from her face. Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue the day he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of her money drinking at the brothel. Has ever since. Her gaze returns to the silent cradle. Where did you see them? Wade was talking Darren fishing at the docks. To Darren, probably. That was 2 days ago. I'd be out on the docks looking myself. Alright, same sentence, okay. Oda closes her tired eyes, likely for the first time in 2 days. I don't know how to thank you. I don't have much to spare these days, but Ondra's bless you for anything you can do. Yeah, we'll try to help, though I have a suspicion. They might have run off. Not sure I could fully blame them. Oh well. We'll see. But now let's go to the mast. Whoa, grab his purse and go. Did they just murder someone? Not murder, but hurt. The man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. We help him up, obviously. Thank you, he grasps as he rises. My head. I can't believe they just attacked you in the middle of the street. Neither can I. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his scraping knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rebels never been violent. Even a night with Ikali isn't worth this. He limps away. So these are the shallows, probably, yeah. Ooh, something down there.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Everyone has something to say. A new face, welcome to the Salty
God
Mast.
keep you.
The Omana woman watches you suspiciously. One hand is tense at her side, but as you approach she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if weary, smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? A frown ripples across her blue facial markings. The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls, and our customers. They started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving my regulars away. She looks up at you. She looks you up and down, scratching her chin. There aren't too many who care about what's happening in places like the Gift. But word is, you're an exception. The knights are too busy sniffing around Duke Avar to bother with us commoners, and I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyways. No one should be harassed, I'll put an end to this. Maya draws you closer. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that they aren't random incidents. She places one large finger on your chest. You put a stop to these attacks and I'll find a real nice way to thank you. She winks. Got me? I'd rather just go up and go chat up that guard with the white hips, personally, but we ought to stop her people getting thrashed at least. Okay. I'm here for some quiet time. Quiet, loud, however you like it, as long as you pay up front. I've got ladies, lads, and a few I'm not quite sure about. Go talk to whoever tickles your fancy, unless you fancy Cyril, in which case you can settle with me. Yeah, for now I'd just like a room. Quite indeed, she says. Oh, and if you bring any of your friends with you, just mind that they don't make a mess. So, the broad beam. Let's rest here real quick. Nice. So, here we have Wade, who his wife is looking for him. Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. Perhaps you've had enough to drink. His eyes are filled with shame and self-loathing. What do you want from me? How can you get drunk at a time like this? Your child is missing. Or... Huh. I heard about Darren, are you okay? So his son is missing. Wade turns the mug in his hands. No, not at all. I was taking the boy fishing and I just wanted to stop on the way for a drink. A quick one. So I told him to wait for me outside. I only meant to stay a few minutes, but by the time I came out, he was gone. And you just sit here? Huh. He stares at his mug again and takes a quick drink. I don't know what I'm going to tell Oda. Yeah, that's no excuse to sit here. Get your ass out there and look for him. Think I haven't tried? I've lived in Ondra's Gift all my life. When someone's been missing this long... Wade turns his back to his drink and takes a long gulp. Okay. Yeah, I think I might know. that lost soul that's sitting just a few meters away from here, down in the shallows. I think that might be his son. I sure hope not. Ah, there are thugs. Walder Three Fingers. 4 people stand gathered around what appears to be a wooden chest. One of them, a grizzled and rough-looking character, looks up at you, then sneers. Took a wrong turn somewhere, did you? Best turn around and walk on. Lefty Lisk. There's a sudden snapping sound from the direction of the chest, and a second smaller man lets out a frustrated groan. Damn it, that's a second lockpick. He looks up at you and stands. Oh. Walder rolls his eyes and then turns to you. You've walked down your last pier. Ha ha ha. You think? You gonna die, and I'm still stupid because I didn't give her the wand. I'll remember this time, I promise. Okay, they're standing all very nice and tightly clustered. Just how I like it. Bam. Ooh, sweet. Did a thug just teleport? That would be weird, but okay. Let's take out the named ones. And break their armor really quick. Thank you. You attack that guy. You to that guy. You take care of that. Yep, that's about done. There we go. Oh, there's actually still a crossbow shooting thug down here. Wow! He got literally shot to pieces. Holy balls. I think pieces of him will fly all over Ondra's Gift. This sea chest bears a large embossed sigil of a ship and the word Fortunero beneath it in gilded letters. It's held shut by a heavy brass padlock. Yeah, take the sea chest. We won't look into it. We're not snooping. Four guys out here. Okay. Well, we at least have one thing solved. Let's go up here and see if there's something else. Okay, now let's go down into the shallows. Finding the lost son, so to speak. Mud squelches underfoot, crabs scuttle out of the debris. Let's talk. Yeah, a young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands are stiffened around a dagger, a soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. It's okay, I'm here to help you. The soul flickers. It dribbles toward you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men, stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, 2 men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The man barely acknowledges you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays, in your hollow-born sister. That time father took her from the splintering cradle and to the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. The knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands. and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm and a muddy boot sails towards your face. Then everything's muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. Yeah, you did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs into the ocean mists around the dock. That's a heavy one. Let's take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. So someone's gonna die. And as fucking painful as I can manage to do. First, let's go kick his father in the fucking face. Maybe he knows someone. Is there someone with a B in his name? That I want to know first. Well, that's a well-placed nameplate. Okay, let's talk to Wade. Can the man drink in peace? Your son is dead. Darren was defending one of the women here from a couple of thugs. Wade seems to stare through you. My boy died while I was in here? What am my wife? She's always said I'd come to no good, but I never thought. I'd really like to kick his fucking ass. Yeah, we are passionate, we have high resolve, this is the way to go. You can change. If you want to be worthy of him, go home and take care of the family you still have. Weed squeezes his eyes shut. You wouldn't say that if you really knew the kind of father I've been. He draws a deep breath and looks at the half-empty mug in front of him. With a shaking hand, he pushes it away. I don't know if you're right, but I'll try to pull myself together enough to find out. Can we ask her?
Hail and well met.
Is there maybe... someone with a B in his name? Big Dermsey, huh? What's wrong with your leg? He just laughs and shakes his head. Okay, that's not the guy, apparently. So yeah, that guy are gonna find and murder. Rapist and child killer. No, sir. You shall not continue breathing.
This elder of yours, he may have returned a drunk or an invalid.
Maybe. But the search for Persock is just as important as what I find.
Okay. What have we here? Another tourist in the gift. He nods to his shifty-eyed companions. Let's give him a proper welcome. I don't think so. You fucker's gonna die. And
Is that
holy shit, I forgot it again.
dry?
That's something I really need to work on.
Got him.
Murder the shit out of them. Yeah, not worth the use of a spell, I think.
Got him.
Just kill him one by one.
Dead.
Oh, the scepter is a long-range weapon. Oh, okay. I misinterpreted it then. Then everything is good. Okay. Do they have anything of interest? They have a rusty bronze key.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Supply and demand. Was there a house that was locked? A ramshackle house down here. Was this one locked? I'm not sure. Ah, B. Bragan. You motherfucker.
Hey,
I got as much as the right to stand here as the guys going into that whorehouse. They don't like what I got to say, they can go someplace else. Let's show them the dagger. This belong to you? That's mine alright, and no one touches my dagger and lives. Yeah, you're dead. You are motherfucking dead. With as much of a vengeance as I can manage.
Wait. Mate.
Well, one motherfucker down. They actually have a spellcaster out here. Oh, there it is. Refocus, please. Everyone take care of the wizard. There we go.
Let's go.
So,
Yeah.
child killer rapist is down. That's at least some little bit of satisfaction there. Okay, nothing else of interest here. Yep, unlocked with a proper key. Let's quick save. And here we're gonna end this episode. We're gonna continue in the next episode with all the quests here. And so far, Ondra's Gift has been interesting and very depressing, actually. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you did have some fun. If you did, consider commenting, liking, or subscribing. You can also follow me on Twitter @_madletter for all the news updates. That's it for me for this time. Thank you again for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.